Show at NGU. This is another segment for the Jack Atlas Cup. And today we have six more matchups for you on the right bracket. Starting off the right side of the bracket, we have Vader and Killswitch, a battle of the giants. Next, we have Jabari Ferrari and Sela Malosi going at it 1v1. Next, we have Cousin Luke and Comet and Cousin Luke. Adam Frank, oh yeah, versus Brandon Friedman. Padlock, it's the lock that you can't escape versus Falcon tonight here at Jack Atlas Cup. Next we have Scott Blaze versus Dragon. Dragon, after a recent treacherous betrayal, can he get his head in the game to make himself a Jack Atlas Cup winner? And we're going to start it tonight. Vader versus Killswitch.
But first, it is Jack Hoffman coming out. The GM has a mic at hand and looks to get some business underway. Keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, he mentioned last week that he will give repercussions and consequences to the Samoan dynasty as they had intervened with Maddox's match against Gorgon. And the mic is in the GM's hands. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to NGU and welcome to another great edition of the Atlas Cup. Now, it is my job as the general manager, as the manager of this tournament, to keep things clean, keep things classy. And if we have people running in and out of the ring, distracting people in and out of the ring, well, that just can't happen. Everything that happens in the ring, everything about the results has to be clean. It has to have no questions about it. The person who moves on is the top and better wrestler. So, I would like to call out the Samoan dynasty. Luku Hakilu specifically, you. I want you guys out here now. And the Samoan dynasty come out and they're in the middle of the ring. They're standing across from the GM, Jack Hoffman.
What do you want, Jack?
I told you last week there will be repercussions for the actions you guys have caused.
Really?
Now, with that being said, you interfered in not only one, but two matches.
This is facts.
So
what, Jack?
I must return the favor that you put upon the opponents that lost.
Oh yeah.
In the matches you interfered.
I remember that. I remember that.
Means, hey, listen to me, okay?
I'm listening. What does that mean? What does that mean, Jack?
You're pissing me off.
I'm just saying, what does it mean? What kind of punishment are you going to give us? Because I'm pretty sure you're going to give that same punishment to your sweethearts, the most wanted, because they did the same exact thing, right? I can accept it. I'll take anything you want to give me. What is it, suspension? You want to fine me a lot of money? But as long as after that, you bring out the most wanted. Right? Or was that what you were gonna say? Or what were you gonna say, Jack? My bad. I might be jumping to conclusions here.
What I was going to say is,
yeah,
there is repercussions for those actions, and what would happen is that you or anybody else from your faction would get kicked out of the tournament right then and there. But
okay.
That's only if you interfere one more time.
Thank you.
Capiche? That happens. That rule applies to everybody in the Atlas Cup. With that being said, allow me to reintroduce the first match of tonight in the Jack Atlas Cup. It is Most Wanted, Vader and FMJ's Killswitch.
Oh, and Yep, go ahead.
We know the animosity FMJ have with the Samoan Dynasty. Samoan Dynasty are being signaled by the GM to get away from the ring as the FMJ member Killswitch is going in, and then Vader follows him. It is Vader and Killswitch going head to head.
And what a spineless punk. I mean, Jack, Jack,
Hoffman
I
is
feel
just a
like
son of a bitch.
I feel like he was gonna say something there. Vader,
Oh,
Vader
well, it was a
defeating
hell of a match. These two are impressive specimens in the ring, and it was Vader in the end getting a clean victory over Killswitch, showing the
what?
the pure class that he has in the ring. I'm sorry, I just needed to find my words for a moment. I could not disrespect the performance Vader just gave right now against Killswitch. Hands, everything Killswitch did in this match should not be looked down upon. He showed some great fight, but Vader ended up coming out on top.
A little bit of bragging rights for the most wanted there, taking out a direct enemy of FMJ. What a match. Next we have Jabari Ferrari versus Selim Malosi coming out tonight 1v1. Who will come out on top? And yeah, back to Jack Kaufman. I think he was going to say something to punish the Samoan dynasty. But Selim
Oh,
Malosi
Sila
coming out on
Malosi,
top.
the former modern champion, getting the victory, showing that he still has the momentum coming off of that championship ring.
But because his boyfriends were mentioned, he obviously switched back really quick on giving the warning. Jack Kaufman's so spineless. Anyways, Comet versus Cousin Luke.
Cousin Luke!
Can Cousin Luke come out with a victory here tonight versus the Orbit of Entertainment's finest, Comet? And it's Comet defeating Cousin Luke, and the fans are hysterically crying. It is a sad day for the Bayou Boys. They lost two members.
Uh-oh.
And here we have, oh yeah, Adam Frank versus the
Arden
newly.
Frank running into the ring, grabs a mic before he gets in the ring. Okay, I only have 30 seconds to drop a promo. So what that means is that Brendan Friedman, I'm going to take you down. And when I take you down, whoever I face in the next round, I'm going to take them down. And after that, I'm going to take everyone else down. And I'm going to make it a final. And I'm going to win the Atlas Cup. And I'm going to take on Sony. But first, Tony West, you are a son of a gun that I will humiliate after I meet Corvo in the ring one-on-one soon enough. But Brendan, get your ass out right now. I will take you down. The fired up Adam Frank calling out Brendan Friedman, making his debut in NGU.
And it's Braden Friedman versus the, oh yeah, Adam Frank. And who's going to come out on top here tonight? It is Adam Frank.
Whoa, but we saw it was Corvo making Frank get the victory. We just seen Jack Hoffman make the announcement that whoever gets someone to interfere in the match and get the victory for themselves, that they won't be kicked out of the Atlas Cup, and Corvo putting Adam Frank in jeopardy. What's gonna happen? What is go? Oh my God! He won the match ultimately. Brendan Friedman ended up losing in his debut, but Frank upset. He knows what could that mean for him moving forward.
Oh wow, what a fucking dickhead move by Corvo. How could he? And
I mean, hey, he stopped the streak. Frank stopped the streak. Now Corvo's trying to return the favor.
yeah. Return the favor or sell him on the greatest tournament in the history of modern sports, the Atlas Cup. Well, some say that there's another great tournament, but here we have Padlock versus Falcon. And Falcon's recent signing to the company hasn't been heard of too much here at NGU, but we heard a lot about Padlock, and Padlock looking at Falcon with that devastating stare that he always has. And I know Dimitri's watching this one very closely, hoping for the downfall of Padlock. And who will come out on top? It will be Padlock putting Falcon in that beautiful submission that nobody till this day has been able to escape. Once he locks it in, you're like a jail person. You're like an inmate
Yep.
because he puts that
Yep.
padlock and you're done. All right, so far we've had some amazing matches. Now we have Dragon versus Scott Blaze. Can Dragon get in his mind, get in the mindset of winning this Atlas Cup, even though he got betrayed live on television in front of millions and millions of fans? Can Dragon come out on top tonight versus Scott Blaze after he smoked a beezy? It's Scott Blaze coming out straight out of the backwood, and he is baked. Look at those eyes, folks. That is not normal.
Yep. And he won. And Tyler, take it easy, is celebrating with him in the ring. But out of the blue, we see Dmitry Patlov coming in and taking out both Scott Blaze and Tyler Take It Easy in the middle of the ring. And he grabs a mic. He looks like, oh, he's signaling padlock. He's signaling the lock. What is he doing? He grabs a mic. He looks like he's going to say something.
Padlock, you disgusting fool. You think because you win match that you're going to be famous again. I don't care about stupid tournament. I'm going to crush you. And when I crush you, even if you win the Atlas Cup, fuck the Atlas Cup. I don't care about tournament. I care about respect. And it seems that nobody respects Dimitri. I see how the fans cheer you after you win a match. And I'm going to put you in a submission. And I'm going to make you tap.
We see Jack Hoffman come out the GM, visibly upset. Backlog, what the hell do you think you're doing? I mentioned earlier tonight if anyone intervenes in a match, regardless if even it was after the match, that they would be kicked out of the Atlas Cup. Well, Paclov, you aren't even in the tournament anymore, so get the hell out of my ring. And Paclov, upset, looking angry. What does he do, Rod?
Oh my God, he's looking at Jack Hoffman, and I know that look. I know that look. Don't do it. Nobody's ever put their hands on the GM.
Don't
Dimitri,
you dare touch me, Paclov.
don't do
If
it.
you touch me, he's got him in a
He's choking him out.
Oh
And he
my
slams
God.
him into the ramp, back
God.
on the steel ramp. And nobody, no matter how disrespectful Jack Hoffman has been, nobody has put hands on the GM Jack Hoffman, and he is unconscious today, folks. And I don't know what this means for Jack Hoffman, but I know that he's not going to let this one slide. Jack Hoffman, put him in a stretcher, please. Somebody come get him. Oh, Dimitri, you demon, what's wrong with you? That man isn't even a wrestler. Dimitri, he has the mic in hand again. What is he going to say? I'm going to make everybody respect me. I don't care if you're owner, GM, your wrestler, your medical team. I'm going to smash you. And when I destroy you, you will know that it is Dmitry Paklov, the greatest wrestler in NGU history. Drops the mic, but you didn't even win the first round. I think he's a real sore loser.
Goodness.
Can't accept that loss, and he's really putting his anger out on there, folks. I don't know if we're going to see Dmitry Paklov in the company next week. He just hit the GM.
If you could make the fans boo you after hitting the most hated man in NGU, that means you are really hated. You are a true son of a bitch. I'm saying it. Why would you push your hands on the GM? What does that mean for your career? What do you do? This is career suicide here.
And we don't know. We might see him exposed from the NGU roster. I've never seen a person put their hands on a GM and survive. We'll see next week. Hopefully, it's not too serious for Dmitry Paklov. And thank you guys for coming out tonight. We always are thankful for when our fans come out for one of our beautiful shows at NGU, and we will be seeing you next week.